Hello, and welcome back. So the full event timeline has been revealed for the Trials of Odin Divine event that is coming next Monday. And basically, it's almost exactly the same as the Egyptian Divine event was, which, you know, not surprised, you know, pretty typical for Gameloft. So we are going to go through every single chapter in this event, because there are 4 again, and find out what dragons that we can collect. But we don't know what the dragons look like quite yet, but you know, in the unofficial information channel, people have been posting these images of the dragons, and you know, we can't confirm or deny them quite yet, but you can go and take a look at them yourselves, and then hopefully within the next couple of days we will get confirmation that these are all real. And I mean, if it is real, this girl right here would be Freyja. So that's cute, isn't it? But anyway, like I said, we will be going through this whole text file here from Andrus on the forums, and you can take a look yourself if you need to. So chapter 1 is October 15th to the 22nd, which is the Forgotten Island. What magical treasures can be found on the Forgotten Island? Find out yourself. Collect emerald runestones and spend them to advance on the map as fast as possible. Can you get through the first part in the Trials of Odin? So this is essentially part 1 of the castle event. There are 2 parts of the castle event again, so it is going to be a very scary time. So how to obtain emerald runestones, collect gold, collect food, breed dragons, feed dragons, win battles, and catch the runestones flying around, so the same as every other castle event. Enter the Farming Fanatic event, enter the Golden Gatherer event, check out our limited time offers. Yeah, no thanks. From time to time, the Runestone Shrine creates emerald runestones, yeah, whatever. And then the dragons that we can get from chapter 1 are, the first one is the Loki Dragon, which is a divine. How to obtain it? Find every key on the Forgotten Island. So you can get Loki from chapter 1. And then the other divine is the Odin Dragon, and to get him you need to get every piece in chapter 1 and chapter 3. So he's essentially the Ra Dragon, but for this event. And so the other dragons that we can get are the Sulphur Dragon, the Hell Dragon, the Sylvan, and the Fluffy. So to be honest, I don't really care about the extra dragons in chapter 1 personally. And then chapter 2 is October 22nd to the 29th, which is the first Divine Chest week. Oh boy, am I looking forward to it. So the brown tickets are only usable during chapter 2, so we can't use them in chapter 4, okay? Good to know. So ways to get divine tickets would be the boss challenge, reaching milestones in the solo event, entering golden opportunity, Otto's Lotto, every 10 divine chests you get a spare one, and more limited time offers and bundles, which is just another money grab basically. And so the dragons that you can get out of the first divine chest week are the divine Frigg dragon, the epic Ratatoska, Eichthine. Oh, is that the deer? That's the deer, isn't it? And then the elk hound is the rare out of that chest. So I want Eichthine. I really do. And so then we have the boss challenge itself, and you can get the castle dragon out of it, which is pretty cool because the castle dragon hasn't been available too many times in the past. So I am happy that he is coming back. Although, will I bother with the boss challenge? I don't know. And then chapter 3, which is going to be the make or break for a lot of people in this divine event, because, you know, if you don't finish chapter 1 and you don't finish chapter 3, you're not going to get Odin. So the same way to collect Arctic runestones this time, and so we can get Odin from chapter 1 and chapter 3. The Thor Dragon is for finding every key in chapter 3, and then you can get the Red Flower, the Valkyrie, Trita, and Ghost Dragons from the various different Farming Fanatic dinner times and levels of the event. And then there's this special thing here that says chapter 1 and 2 pack, where it says get the missing divine dragons from previous chapters in these special packs. The chapter 1 pack features the Odin, Loki, and Hell dragons, and the chapter 2 pack features the Frigg, Ratatoska, Eichthurner, and Elkhound dragons. So I guess this is a way of making it so if you do miss them, you can sort of have a chance to get them back, but it's probably going to be very expensive. But, you know, I'm not going to make too many assumptions until we actually see it. But hopefully there will be a better way for us to get those dragons this time. And then, of course, Chapter 4 is the final Divine Chest week. So, same as last time, to get Divine Tickets, you need to be in the Boss Challenge, do this mini events that they give, blah blah blah. And the dragons that we can get are the Heimdall, the Fenrir, the Jormungand, and the Northern. I have to say, the Jormungand sounds interesting, to say the least. And out of this boss challenge, you can get the Brunhilde! Ooh, I've been waiting so long to get the Brunhilde, actually. I'm happy. We're gonna get the big booby dragon god, basically. So, then there is a chapter 1, 2, and 3 pack coming out at this stage, and again, probably going to be really expensive, but may give you the chance to get the last pack, or, you know, the last piece that you need for that dragon. So, that's cool, I guess. And then the arrival of Freyja is October 15th to November 19th. So, collecting all Divine Dragons is not an easy task, but it's very rewarding. If you collect all 5 Trials of Odin Divines, you will win the powerful Freyja Dragon too. Keep in mind that Divine Dragons are available for a limited time, but you can catch up in later chapters. Can you collect them all? So, Freyja is essentially the Hathor in this event. And Freyja is exactly the same as Hermes, but just a bit better. So, I don't know. I don't know if I can even bother to get it, to be honest. And then there is a final special thing from October 15th to 19th as well, which says, collect the Hel, Valkyrie, Ectherna, and the Jormungand dragons to win the legendary Skeleton Dragon. So we already have the Skeleton, and I'm sure quite a few others do, but if you just manage to get the other chest dragons out of it, you can get a free legendary. So I guess that's kind of cool compared to last time. That's, you know, a little bit of a special thing on top of everything else. But, you know, it is basically the Egyptian Divine event all over again. And my main issue with this is that they've given us this full event schedule, and obviously it goes through Halloween. So is this confirmed that we actually will not be getting a Halloween event? Because, I mean, it's cool getting all of these new dragons, possibly. Possibly, I'm not confirming or denying. But, ugh, he looks weird. What is that, a house? That looks like a gem store. Okay, this is freaking me out. Again, we don't know if these are confirmed yet. I'm just putting it out there that this is what's been posted in the unofficial info channel. But I was really, really hoping that we'd be getting a Halloween event as well. This will be the first year that we didn't get one. I'm really disappointed if that is the case. I don't care if there's a Divine event as well. The point is, we've always had a Halloween event. So why are we not getting one this year? Just because we wanted to throw the Divine event in a little bit sooner? Why? Like, would it really have been that bad to just put this event on like 2 weeks after this? I don't know. Maybe I sound like a party pooper, but that is my genuine feelings towards this. And obviously, I'm not going to be investing into the Divine chests because they're bottomless pits. So, do not expect me to be getting those special dragons or Freyja. But if you are considering purchasing yourself, then you should probably start saving up right now. And you know, with everything else going on, I have seen a lot of people saying the same thing, that, you know, we only had the Egyptian Divine event not too long ago, and now we have this one coming up. And do they even feel special anymore? I think is the main thing that people have been asking, and to be completely honest with you, no. I mean, when we first got Divine events introduced, we expected them to be like once or twice a year roughly, because, I mean, we'd never seen them before, and they made them out to be these super cool, limited time only events with these super powerful dragons that you could get. But now, all of those people that invested all of that money into Hathor and those other divines, and now there's another event literally just a couple of months afterwards, well, I would feel pretty bad if I were you. I mean, Hathor is still incredibly strong, obviously, because of his inflated stats, which is one of the worst things that's ever happened to this game. But I really do feel like the impact that the initial Divine event had is starting to be lost quite rapidly. Because it's not special if you have it every couple of months. Like, that's still a decent weight, I guess you could say, but if you start replacing normal in-game events just to put an extra divine event in, I really don't like it. I really, really don't like it. And again, that's just my opinion. That's what I think. Maybe you're just desperate for a divine yourself. Speaking of which, we don't have a calendar event again. So, you know, to anyone that is busy during that time frame, sucks to be you. I mean, the calendar divines were one of the best divine things that they put in. Because again, it made the divines accessible to a lot of players that otherwise wouldn't get any divine. And the thing is, the Hypnos and the Erlang Shen, they're okay, but they're not the best divines out there by any stretch. So, giving them out for logging into your game and bringing the players in, I really don't think is even that much of an issue if they're concerned about, you know, giving away 2 powerful dragons to, you know, earlier game players. Because they're not even that good. But hey, I guess it's Gameloft's decision at the end of the day. Nothing that we can do about it. But I'm not going to say I agree with it, because I don't. I just feel like the last few divine events in particular have just gone in the complete wrong direction. And now we have another one already. So, you know, to sum up everything that I've said again, overall, I am excited for new dragons and the Eiktherner, but I'm not excited for the event itself, if that makes sense. And you know, the divines of the new divines, if those from the unofficial channel are real, I don't particularly like any of them. Not, like, I don't adore any of them or anything like that. They're just sort of meh, to be honest. But hey, we all have our own tastes and our own take on this event, so it is what it is. But I think after us collecting this chest right here, that is probably going to be it for today. But let me know what you think. Are you happy or sad about everything that we found out? And which of these dragons are you looking forward to, or potentially looking forward to seeing? I guess this green and orange one, he's pretty cool because of his horns. But whatever, go and read through it, you know, absorb it. Let yourself think of your own opinion on the event, and let me know. So, thank you very much for joining, and until next time, I'll see you then.